Alright, everybody, just simmer down, calm your asses, and I'll explain exactly what's going on in just a minute. Okay, all of us have gathered here inside of the squared circle with a table and some microphones and chairs and some bananas because we're gonna sit our fat asses down and record a podcast about Night of Champions because that's what we want to do. And if you're not down with that, then we got 2 words for ya!
Hi, welcome to the friggin' Haymakers. You all probably know who we are, but we got some new friggin' people here. Okay, we got the Calcos of the DJ.
The Calcos of the DJ? I've never heard that one before.
We have Spyro, aka Nick Viola.
I'm here every time.
You are here every time.
Fat dragon butts, booty shake a clap.
Yeah!
Please,
Oh my god. We have that asshole over there is Quick Script.
I'm in a grumpy mood, okay? I have every right to be an ass.
And joining us, the 2 new challengers approaching. First off, we have Geeky Steven, a.k.a. Geekazoid, a.k.a. the geek we always shove in the locker because he's too geeky for us.
You know what we should do? We should,
You know, come on.
You know what we should do? We should take Geek's name and then they put it to the Freakazoid intro.
Geekazoid, oh my god, no. We're not doing that. And I did not even know we were going to do this, but he just popped in. He kind of just popped open the door. He's just like, hey, fuckers, can I join? Voice of reason.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
Yes, let's get started. Okay, so we're here to discuss Night of Champions, the one night of the year where all the titles are put on the line, and surprisingly, they all are this time.
you know what's weird though? Like, pretty much every other pay-per-view nowadays has almost all of them. The only reason this is even kind of sort of unique is because the United States title's on the line.
We've only had like 2 of those this year, have we?
Only one. Only one between right now and last Night of Champions, and that was at Hell in a Cell.
Wow.
That is
Now that's a roll.
And let's see, let's start with our first match. There was going to be a Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins match, but Roman somehow got himself injured, and now he can't.
Apparently he had to have
So what is going to replace him?
Nothing.
He had to undergo emergency surgery for an incarcerated hernia.
Jesus.
So his hernia was so bad it went to prison.
Apparently.
It slapped Stephanie McMahon in the face.
Fired, then went to prison.
First match of the night is Chris Jericho versus Randy Orton. So I'm aware that Jericho is going to be leaving for a while after this, so I think the only way that Orton is going to start getting some momentum back is if he wins. It's going to be a great match, I think, but I don't think Jericho is going to win this one.
You'd think that this match, given that it's got 2 really, really, like, both high-profile and veteran wrestlers, that it wouldn't be, like, the mid-card match. Like, it would be something a little more, like, important.
Well, let's be honest here. Chris Jericho hasn't really been doing so good lately.
He isn't there to win titles and, like, beat people up. He's there to help put people over.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's, like, he's still somebody who's paid his dues and been around, and you'd think that the WWE would be more willing to make his stories more, like, I don't know, not
like,
boring.
2 years ago, for example, there was one with, like, Chris Jericho and Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
That went nowhere.
Yeah.
It was a good match, though. My pick is Orton, personally.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Orton as well.
Orton.
Well, that
That's
was
about
cool.
it. That's all I gotta say. Orton. Randy RKO Orton. OKR. I would love to see an OKR montage on YouTube where it's nothing but RKOs that are reversed.
I got Orton winning this match, but I don't think it's going to be an amazing match.
Could be. They're both good wrestlers. They both have potential to have good matches. It's just, I guess it really depends on the mood for the night.
Yeah. Well, my only thing is that because of the whole Seth Rollins Roman Reigns card being canceled, my pick for that one would have determined the main match.
Right.
Orton because he's basically WWE's lap boy now. And Jericho's being Jericho.
I think all of us are pretty much unanimously Orton on this.
Orton's
Next match,
take
it's the Usos defending their tag team titles against Goldust and Stardust. I don't know about this one, other than the fact that they've been talking all about this Cosmic Key, and then all of a sudden a heel turn for these two. I did not expect them to turn heel. I always thought they would just be like, oh, the good goofy guys, but now all of a sudden they're assholes.
Yeah, like Goldust seems like he's too weird to be heel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think they're finally going to get a chance here. I think the Usos have done a great job as, champions, but I think now they need to take a little bit of a rest and start chasing the titles.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah,
they've held on to the title since WrestleMania.
Before that.
I was just about to ask you how long they were holding the titles.
They won the title on a Raw between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania.
So it's been,
Quite a while.
Oh, right, because they won it from, whatchamacallit?
The New Age Outlaws.
It was Outlaws, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I would think that it's time for Goldust and Stardust to get their championship shot. Run with it, be goofy with it, saying, "Oh, we found the Cosmic Key! Whoa, we did it!"
I'm gonna say Goldust and Stardust because they've been a tag team for a while now, and you'd think that by now they would have gotten their shot, and now they're finally getting it. And I just think that now their time has come. So I'll take Goldust and Stardust to win.
Same reason. I take Goldust and Stardust to win. I think if you take the oddball characters and you give them a championship, any championship, it gets pretty crazy and hilarious. So I think with them having the championship, if it's well written, you could get some pretty funny stuff to come out of this.
Yeah, I'm pushing the Dust Brothers. They've been pushing them a lot, giving them more of a spotlight. This is their time to shine. Well, technically again. If we count Cody as Cody.
Come to think of it, wasn't the whole storyline with them losing the titles and then him having to reinvent themselves to go and get back the titles? Wasn't that the whole point of this frickin' story?
I think so.
It's kind of scrapped it a bit.
I remember Goldust and Cody lost the titles and then they started losing, and then Cody Rhodes just you know what, you need a better tag team partner. So then he transformed himself into Stardust, and now I guess it would finally be good for the whole storyline to come full circle. Oh my god, guys, can you believe this? WWE is actually going through with the storyline. They remembered past 3 months.
It's a bloody miracle. Well, I'm going to kind of piggyback off of what Kako said over there. Golden Stardust, they've been a tag team for quite a bit now, and I think that they are at that point where they could be the champs. And if it's written well, they can get some pretty good TV out of that. So I'm going to go with Golden Stardust as well.
Goldust and Stardust because I don't like the Usos.
Next match, Mark Henry versus Rusev. Okay, I remember last time I was talking about, yo, Jack Swagger's going to win, and then he's going to get a title shot, and then he just gets buried. God damn it.
And he gets knocked out by the Accolade.
You know what? Fuck it. This time, I'm not even gonna go for the person. Just say Rusev. Rusev will win. He'll go against Cena and then get the shit kicked out of him. I don't even care. Rusev is gonna win because Mark Henry has really nothing to gain from this.
If Mark Henry wins, he's instantly in the world title picture, and the world title picture is super crowded at the moment. There's Cena and Brock and the former Shield guys, and Kane and Orton and Jericho. Not Jericho.
Rollins.
But I wouldn't mind Mark being in the spotlight for the world title. I mean, he hasn't been in there for 2 years, hasn't he?
Well, that's true, but I'm just saying that there's already a bunch of people that are already at the top right now, so I don't...
True, so he would just kind of become oblivious.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why I think Rusev will end up winning, and once, spoiler, Cena loses to Brock, for later, once Cena loses to Brock, then Cena will get a shot, or they'll be like, oh no, Cena doesn't get another shot against Brock, so he'll go off against Rusev and kick his ace.
What, Rusev versus, who? Mark?
Yeah.
Mark.
Stop stuffing your face and make an answer!
I'm actually not.
But worse than Zach.
Hey, what the fuck's that supposed to mean?
Oh my god. This is great.
Mutual. I don't give a shit who wins in this match. Because I don't like either of them.
Cena.
What?
Wait, what?
What? We're not there yet, dude.
This is a triple threat match now!
Act it out, though, bitch.
I'm with Quickstrip. I honestly couldn't care less. At this point, Rusev's whole indestructible momentum after Jack Swagger lost at SummerSlam, for me, I just could not give a shit. Jack Swagger was the guy to beat Rusev in a flag match. That would have put Rusev in a great spot to be a good heel, and it would have put Jack Swagger over more than anyone else on the current roster. They fucked that up, gave it to Mark Henry. I don't care about Mark Henry.
But then what happens, Kokos, what happens if Mark Henry loses then?
If Mark Henry loses, then I care even less about Rusev, because his job is fulfilled. There is no one left on the roster for him to win against, unless somehow he goes against fucking Zack Ryder and loses. Then I could not give a shit.
Next night on Raw, Zack Ryder shows up and beats him in like 10 seconds, and all of a sudden, it's like,
I would pay good money to see that.
Just listening
I would love
to
to see
that
that.
idea got a huge laugh out of me.
I could not care less about Rusev. Mark Henry's fine, but he is not suited for this. He is not suited for this kind of matchup. So honestly, John Cena wins lol.
that's a good enough reason for me.
You made that make more sense than it had any right to make.
SDFU.
I've been saying this for a million times. WWE needs to hire me as a writer, because my writing is not that good, but goddamn is it interesting.
As much as I want Mark Henry to win, Rusev's got this match.
Yeah. Have you noticed that we've all
hate
got...
to be dick, but did you
Should
just
this
say
be the
Randy?
very first Haymakers where we all agree on something?
Wait until we get.
Well, actually, we
Wait till we get to the triple threat match,
Oh,
which is
boy.
next.
I have my own party. Somehow Jeff Hardy will cover the rafters, do a swanton, and do...
God, you and Jeff Hardy!
God damn it!
Golly praise.
Stop it!
Alright.
Well, with this whole Russia versus USA gimmick, because I think they've done it before, they're going to milk it for all it's worth. I mean, first, they got Jack Swagger in there, then he got his ass kicked. Mark Henry's going to go in there, he's going to get his ass kicked.
First they got
And
Big
then
E.
they're going to shoehorn Cena in there, and then he's going to get his ass kicked maybe once, but then he's going to come out on top in some way or another. So, just for the sake of them writing the story even further and milking it further, I think that Rusev's going to win.
You know, it would be hilarious if Hulk Hogan suddenly comes down, and then he just boots Rusev in the face, does a leg drop, and bam, there we go.
That'd be
And
freaking
then
embarrassing.
Bam,
It would be embarrassing as hell.
WrestleMania 31, make it happen.
The fun thing is, I would actually pay to see that. Or better yet, Stone Cold Steve Austin just comes back. He's just like, you know what, fuck this shit. Stone Cold Stunner 1, 2, 3. There you go, streak's broken. Here we go. This is the one that's probably going to break us. A triple threat match for the Divas Championship. Paige, AJ Lee, and Nikki Bella. I am going to have to go with... Oh god, here's the thing. I'm split between Paige and AJ. I know Nikki is not going to win this because Bree's going to come in and they're going to fight and then they're going to get too distracted.
Bitch.
Which, by the way, I was saying before how Nikki and Bree's feud was supposed to be good. Now it's just shit.
When they did that whole growing up Bella segment, that was just like, nope, I don't care anymore.
Nobody buys it and nobody believes it. That's why it sucks.
No,
Because
why
they're
it
terrible
sucks
actresses.
Why it sucks is because they were airing 3 Bella promos per Raw. That is inexcusable.
You're focusing on this more than your main superstar.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Paige and AJ Lee has a more... Okay, can we just be honest? Paige and AJ's feud is a lot more interesting than Nikki and Bree's Bella's feud.
Like, watching mold grow is more interesting than the Bella feud.
For me, I'm going to have to go with Paige. Because I don't get why, okay, Paige won the title, then she lost it, AJ wins the title, then she loses it, so what, Paige is going to lose it again here? Are we going to play frickin' hot potato with the Divas Championship?
Might as well. The only 2 divas worth a damn.
Well, yeah, until we bring up someone from NXT again.
Yeah. But until then, hot potato.
The ultimate decision has to be judged on looks. Paige because she's hot. Moving on.
Oh, okay, so now you're going for Paige.
Yes, the chocolate distracted me, and I thought I heard Paige, or Paige. I meant Paige.
Nick, who do you think?
Anyways,
I'll take AJ. Like I said, it's
You motherfucker! You broke the streak! God
I
damn
broke
it,
the streak!
Nick!
I'm basically Brock Lesnar!
God damn it, Nick!
Okay,
We were doing so well!
Please break the streak!
No, wait. He just referenced himself as Brock Lesnar.
They're gonna try and keep the feud going between Bree and Nikki, like way the hell away from this. And here they're gonna keep the Divas title feud going on between Paige and AJ because they're the two most interesting divas to come around. And honestly, the feud between Paige and AJ is one of the more interesting divas feuds we've had in a long time, and I think the WWE would be smart to keep this feud going for a little while longer at least. So I think another title swap wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Alright, Calcos, who do you think?
Paige, because she's hot.
Are we really
Honestly,
gonna do
reason-
because she's hot as
Honestly,
That's the only
that-
excuse.
I'm the
we
only
got.
one who brought any sort of
there.
reason into this, and
No.
I'm the only one who broke the streak.
Nick, you're the new voice of reason.
Normally I wouldn't say that because ever since the Attitude Era, the women have been doing a very good job at wrestling. It's competent, it's good, it's well rehearsed, and they're getting very, very good at it. The problem is I couldn't give a shit who wins this match as long as it's not Nikki. So the only thing I have to base this on is looks, which means I have to go with Paige. So I apologize. I apologize to women all over the place, but these three have left me no choice.
Am I the only one here who thinks AJ's hot?
Yeah, no, dude.
like AJ.
I want to say
Hot.
that too.
No.
I will.
AJ being hot's not a problem. The problem is we're all pasty, so we are attracted to
Hey now!
You nerds!
Wow.
Again, I really like AJ, but I think what's gonna happen is Paige is gonna probably end up winning.
pasty.
Hey, I honestly like AJ more than honestly like AJ more than Paige.
No, I just find it funny. We all think AJ is hotter, but we think Paige might win.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna be the odd man out with this one.
You better not say Nikki Bella.
No, I'm gonna say Nikki because here's the thing.
God damn it, Geek!
They have been pushing this rivalry for really, really long, and they're probably not going to stop pushing it for quite a bit. So I think that if Nikki wins it, they're going to try to push it further. Now, we know that's not going to be very good, but the WWE is the WWE, so I'm just going to go with Nikki personally based on just because, hey, they want to keep this going, and they probably think that giving the title to Nikki is going to do that.
If Nikki wins, we
Maybe.
If Nikki wins, you're right.
Fine.
If Nikki wins, I'll give you $1. If she doesn't, you owe me $1.
Okay, fine. Why not?
Next match is Dolph Ziggler with R. Ziggler in his corner versus The Miz with Damian Mizdow for the Intercontinental Championship. Okay, can I just say, I love this whole, like, stunt doubles things going on because, one, it keeps Ziggler and Sandow somehow still relevant, and it also gives Ziggler and Miz the chance to have great matches.
You mean
R-Truth and
Well, it's
Yeah.
pretty creative,
Ziggler,
I'll say that.
whatever.
And though R-Truth looks a bit flamboyant,
Yeah, he's impersonating Dolph
listen though
Ziggler.
Ziggler does, he looks a bit weird. He
Yeah.
looks
Pink does not
a
suit
little
him.
bit feminine.
For me, I'm going to have to go with off of a report that I read. Yeah, this ought to be fun. I read a report that Bray Wyatt, he's not even competing on
Time
the
out.
card
Spoilers,
tonight.
spoilers. Go ahead.
No. He's not going to be competing on the card tonight, but what he is lined up for is an Intercontinental Championship match against Ziggler. So, going off of that report, I'm going to go with Ziggler.
God, Kayfabe has never been lower with the internet, has it?
No, it never has been.
We truly are it's a new era in the WWE.
It's the new era of the internet era, where we listen to people go off of reports.
You
Alright.
did the entire match. Thank you.
I had not heard of that report going into this, but even if I had, I personally think that, like, Miz is setting himself up to get the living shit knocked out of his face, and when that happens, he's gonna be like, "Oh God, my face!" And
then he becomes like what Cody Rhodes did, and he has a mask.
oh my God, I had
Except
Oh, that's
successfully,
not real.
I had,
Although that actually did happen.
I had successfully gotten that phase of Cody Rhodes' career out of my mind, you bastard. Anyway, so yeah, Miz will lose and end up coming back with like a mask or something.
All right.
Mrs. Mask should not be the Cody Rhodes mask. It should be Jason or Jason. Friday the 19th. Friday
the 19th.
Friday.
Man,
what the fuck are you talking about?
They're cranking out a lot of spoilers or a lot of sequels to that series.
Friday the 19th was yesterday, dumbass.
Oh God, it was.
Wow.
I got my head.
Look at Saturday, you...
No,
Yes.
okay, but quick, who do you think's gonna win?
Well, you ruined my fun. Ooh, who is it going to be thing? So Ziggler, obviously.
Honestly, even without the report, I would have said Ziggler because he's fucking Dolph Ziggler. Next.
Good answer. Good
Facts,
answer.
he's
Because Miz
back.
can't wrestle. Anyway.
Miz can wrestle, fine.
He can only protect his face.
Boys,
Arm hold, arm bar, wrist hold, arm bar,
headlock.
Remember that
arm
hilarious?
bar.
Legs.
Remember that
Torso.
hilarious time when the Miz tried to do a figure 4?
He's still trying to do it, and he can still somehow make people tap out to it. Boyce, who do you think?
Ziggler Miz has an awful gimmick.
Well, you know, I would actually agree with that, because this Miz gimmick is kind of stupid.
No, I'm talking about the actor who's full of himself, even though he starred in a direct-to-DVD movie.
Yeah.
Sequel. Woohoo! Get hyped.
Well, I kind of really don't know. I mean, part of it is because, well, since I've only returned to watching wrestling for like a month now, so I really don't have much to go off of. So,
Ziggler.
so I'm just gonna be neutral, okay? I
Okay.
really
Ziggler.
just don't know.
Neutral
Ziggler.
work.
Ziggler. Pick Ziggler.
Fine, if
Okay,
it
for
pleases
being...
you,
Okay,
Ziggler.
look.
Ziggler!
Calcos, you're off
Only
the
because he's
podcast
drunk.
for bribing someone.
I didn't bribe him. I didn't give him shit.
You just gave him subliminal messaging.
Subliminal messaging.
Subliminal?
All
Pretty
you
much that's what I
motherfuckers can
heard.
hear that shit.
We don't care.
You're pretty much just
You
tempting me
changed
to
I
do
am
it.
not. I am not a soliloquy bard here.
I can imagine like DJ Calcos
Alright,
out
you
in
guys
like
are
a
all
booth,
asshats.
like puzzle.
We are.
Oh.
Anyway, on to the best match.
This match is Sheamus versus Cesaro for the United States Championship.
Hey, third time this year. 3 times the charm, maybe?
I'm... I don't know. I don't know about this. I think Sheamus doesn't really have much to do, so... neither does Cesaro now I think about it. So you know what? Fuck it, Cesaro. Only because I think maybe now second time's the charm for Cesaro to run with the belt and actually do something. And Sheamus can didn't quite think this through. I don't know what Sheamus is gonna do. The writers will think of something.
Will
Maybe
they?
he'll do something.
Will they?
Maybe
Nick,
he'll...
what do you think?
I think it's gonna be Cesaro because they just need something for for Cesaro to do. Sheamus is the kind of guy who can probably do something on his own, like that. Besides this, but Cesaro is just he's in need of something to do, so they might as well slap him with the secondary title.
The secondary? How about the definition of an irrelevant championship, besides Cruiserweight?
Well, basically, yeah. I mean, there's 2 secondary titles, the Intercontinental and the United States, and the Intercontinental is way more like prestigious than the United States title.
Exactly.
I'm gonna base this theory off politics, but I say Sheamus.
Interesting.
Because Scotland tried to vote for independence, I don't care he's Irish, shut up, I already know that loophole.
Didn't Scotland get their independence?
No, they didn't,
Nope.
the vote was 55 against it.
Damn.
55% against it, 45 for it.
Oh well.
Did I just say 55? No.
55.
I'm
45.
basing this off politics because Sheamus is Irish.
I was about to say, Sheamus is Irish, though.
Yeah, I know. You think I'm that stupid?
No.
You don't want me to answer. Continue.
I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna have to sure.
Sheamus.
I'm gonna have to say Sheamus, and the reason why is because, look, Cesaro makes no sense in a heel role. Sheamus makes no sense in a face role. The two should flip. Cesaro and Sheamus should have a rivalry where Sheamus is the heel, Cesaro is the face. Sheamus should be able to retain his title through very illegitimate means, which means there's a feud that starts between Cesaro and Sheamus between the United States title match. And I mean, Cesaro has the potential to be...
Why would you see Cesaro like in a face role?
Because he is... You haven't seen him in a face role.
No, I haven't.
Nobody has.
Cesaro works so much better in a face role, you guys. He is so much better as a face. And I'm not talking about a baby face. I'm just saying neutral face.
As in
guy
like
that
he's getting
doesn't...
cheered.
Yeah.
It's like an anti-hero.
Not anti-hero. I mean, he doesn't have the personality for anti-hero. Shit, who can I say? Christ, I can't give a comparison, but Cesaro does not work that well as a super babyface, like a John Cena. He is... Bryan! Yes, he works well as a Daniel Bryan.
Yes, you said my name, yes, you called what?
Shut up.
Okay, so... but Sheamus works better as sort of like the guy who's alright, but he has that side of douchebag. The arrogant guy. And then you have Cesaro. Like, it would just be so much better if the two positions were flopped. If Sheamus won the title through illegitimate means, which started a feud between Cesaro and Sheamus, and I think that would be pretty great.
The problem, though, Calcos, is that how many times have we done this Sheamus versus Cesaro title match?
3 times.
Would people be interested in seeing yet another series of matches between the two of them?
No.
I mean...
Then what do you want?
Didn't we have that, like, some point in 2013?
You know what? They'll become the
At the end
new.
of the year?
They'll become the new hated like John Cena versus Randy Orton match. If that
Okay,
happens.
that was-
fair enough. But in that case, just flip the positions. Don't do a rivalry. Have Cesaro go somewhere else. But for the love of God, make Cesaro a face, Sheamus a heel. They do not work the other way around.
Yeah, I'm going for Cesaro. Again, because they've been trying to push him as of recently with Money in the Bank, and now again here. But again, I don't really. Again, it's weird. I don't see they label Cesaro as a heel, but when I see him in the ring, it's like this guy doesn't feel like he's heel-ish. Like
He doesn't do dirty things that much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, which is why I think a couple times when they had the matches, like the tag matches pre Money in the Bank, they always put him on the side of Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and who was the other guy that was in, and Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
But Cesaro felt kind of out of place, but you still ended up rooting for him because the guy's a great wrestler. So I'm going for Cesaro.
Well, I'm going to kind of take a bit from what me and Nick said, because, well, once again, like I said in the previous match, well, I'm just kind of neutral on this one, because on one end, I can see them doing something with, like, a heel Sheamus and a face Cesaro, and do like a cool storyline, a cool story out of that. But at the same time, I also see that they gotta put Cesaro like in a position where he's actually doing something, you know?
Right.
Because really, he's just been kind of going off and on with everything nowadays.
Alright, now we come to the main event. Now we come to the match that we all know is going to be interesting. Brock Lesnar defending the WWE Championship against Cena. We all know it's Lesnar. I'm sorry,
Lesnar.
but Cena is going to put up a better fight this time. I just want to talk about something real quick. Who here laughed their asses off seeing Cena get destroyed in a flat-out squash match against Lesnar? Who here did not see that coming?
I didn't laugh.
When I actually watched the replays, I was having myself quite a big laugh.
I wasn't laughing. I just kind of felt sorry for him. For the first time in about 10 million years, I was just kind of like, I feel sorry for you, Cena. That sucks. For about half a second.
But then...
and then you just start laughing your ass off. Like,
and then I was just... No. What happened was... I actually remember this from last month. I remember watching the match and I was like, Jesus Christ, this is nuts. I was expecting them to bring blood back. I really, really was. Because that was just messed up. And then Michael Cole said, we just got a report that Brock Lesnar delivered 16 suplexes to Cena. Dude, I laughed myself to sleep that night.
Wait,
that
they
was
stopped
just-
using blood? What?
Yeah.
Oh, a long time ago, yeah. You don't see blood unless it's a clear accident.
And you don't see chairs to the head anymore because, yeah. It's going to be Lesnar because, like I said, Cena's going to put up more of a fight, and he's actually going to look like he might win, but Lesnar is going to still beat the shit out of him, and he's still going to retain. Because, here we go again, I read a report that Big Show is now in line to go and face Lesnar.
That would be the greatest fucking... Okay, the only way I could ever accept Cena winning is if Lesnar taps. If Lesnar taps, I will be so goddamn overjoyed. That is the only way I will ever take that reasonably. Or if Seth Rollins... Or if John Cena gets screwed by MOTB again and Seth Rollins cashes.
Oh, we forgot that.
Oh, that's right! Yeah, that could still happen. But that wouldn't exactly be good for Brock, though.
No,
But-
Cena would...
Oh.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the greatest for Brock, but,
Guys.
I mean...
That makes sense, since Rollins can't fight Reigns anymore.
Ah, that's right, yeah.
Yo, if they remove it from the card, this is totally a possibility.
But here's the thing, they already did. They already confirmed that Reigns cannot wrestle, so the match is off.
So this is what we're gonna do. We crack
they
the
need
code.
some-
Raw?
So they could use something for Rollins to do, and he's still got Money in the Bank.
Are you
Not to
kidding?
mention, Ambrose is gone.
Are you so sure? Because he's gonna be coming back soon.
He's gonna be coming back soon.
If that's...
Soon
I
does not
actually
mean
thought
tomorrow.
he was going to come back
That's even better, because then
during
we're going
the
to be setting up...
Reigns match tonight. Just...
That's even better, because if Rollins wins, then we're setting up Rollins-Ambrose for the title later on.
And then
Oh
at
my
WrestleMania, it's Rollins versus Ambrose versus Reigns. That's WrestleMania.
Oh my
I'm
god.
hyped! I'm fucking hyped!
Oh,
Yeah,
if only we
guys,
Remember what I
really
predicted
not-
last month? Do you remember what I said about WrestleMania 31 last month? That a great triple threat match would be Ambrose versus Reigns versus Rollins? Remember?
Yes.
Yes.
I remember watching that, actually.
And it'll be the main event.
Am I the greatest
Ah.
fucking person on the planet?
Hire this man!
I would hire Calcos.
I
Hire
wouldn't.
me!
So let me guess, Calcos, that's what you're going with? You're going with Money in the Bank?
I'm going with Money in the Bank. It's gotta happen sooner or later. There is no way, there is no possible fucking way that they're going to do a first and have the case expire by the next MOTB pay-per-view. There is no way that they could possibly do something like that.
I actually kind of like this situation. I would totally love to see Reigns versus Rollins versus Ambrose for the title at WrestleMania Triple Threat. But the only problem that I have with this is if Cena does win and then Rollins cashes in on him, Lesnar kind of gets shafted to the side on
Fuck
this.
Lesnar. Fuck him.
Lesnar's the one who
Fuck him.
loses most in this
Lesnar's-
situation.
Fuck him.
Wait, isn't Lesnar going up against Big Show anyway?
He's going to be, yeah, so...
Yeah, so just have him fight Big Show and just make it not for the title.
And then have
No,
a repeat of
Maybe
Royal
they'll
Rumble.
do like
Okay,
they did on
okay,
SmackDown
okay.
years ago.
Here's what happens. Cena wins against Brock Lesnar. Everyone boos. Everyone thinks it's the dumbest shit ever. Rollins comes in, cashes, and then Big Show takes the very first Money in the Bank thing ever. He just pulls it right out of his gigantic ass, cashes it, and then beats Seth Rollins and wins the title.
Didn't?
Well, I was thinking about that when I was walking around my neighborhood, and I kind of thought, you know what? What if Big Show fought Brock Lesnar? And then
Last time that happened, though, Big Show got the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah, I was about to say, he's been there before. He's already lost.
Okay, look, I said this on the last cast. I said it. I'll say it again. Brock Lesnar is the final boss of wrestling. He is not going to get beaten. Ever.
Except if you're Triple H or Cena.
he is Ganondorf.
God.
No, he's
Fuck
Doomsday.
Doom-
No, he's the master hand.
Okay, fine.
No,
Master
the master
Hand.
hand
Pikachu.
is too easy. He gets his ass kicked. Never mind.
He's Pikachu.
Yeah.
He's What?
Wait, Pikachu?
Pi-
No.
What?
They think
What?
he'd be, freaking...
He's Dark Souls. The entire
Oh
game.
God.
Oh my god. No.
basically troll the wrestler.
Yeah. So, Nick, who do you think?
I think I actually kind of already said this earlier, but I think it's going to be Lesnar, and Cena's going to put up a little better fight than last time, but it's still going to come up with the loss, and then on the Raw after this, the Triple H and all the other higher-ups are going to be like, no, you don't get another shot against Lesnar, you're out, and then he goes up against Rusev and kicks his ass.
And then we begin the John Cena path to redemption. He keeps on winning. He wins the Royal Rumble. He wins at WrestleMania. If Daniel Bryan doesn't come back by that time. It reminds me of that one scene from Super Smash Bros. With Mario jumping up to the castle, and at the last second, Luigi jumps on his head and gets out of the way. Now picture that with John Cena and Daniel Bryan.
Wait, who's who? Like, Mario's John Cena and...
Mario's jumping up to the castle, and Luigi jumps on his head and gets up to the top first. Picture Cena as Mario and Bryan as Luigi.
That would be funny.
Cena's building up. He's like, oh, I'm coming back. I've got this. I got this. And all of a sudden, Bryan comes back, wins the Rumble, and takes the title. And he's just seen as like, you motherfucker!
Well, here's a little thought that I have about this match. It doesn't really matter who's going to win. It's not really going to turn out good for the audience, because here's the thing. If John Cena can actually pull something right out of his ass and actually wins this thing, they're pretty much going to be insulting the audience's intelligence again. But if Brock Lesnar wins this thing, they were going to have probably just like another month with the champion being stuck on the sidelines while the guy who actually speaks for him just comes out and represents him.
Cena versus Brock is obviously Brock. We've discussed this in the last time I was in here too. But the thing is I don't... Will Roman Reigns recover before SummerSlam?
SummerSlam.
You mean Survivor Series?
I think
Where the fuck is my head?
I think so, and possibly at TLC as well.
Actually, the next pay-per-view is Hell in a Cell. So.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we get a string of really good pay-per-views within the next 3
Guys,
months.
I think my head is now far up an ass.
Yeah, the next
So it's
is Hell in a Cell.
Cloud 9?
It's Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series, and then TLC, then Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania.
We have some seriously good pay-per-views coming up, guys. Holy shit.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, this
I
is
think
the last
I'm
pay-per-view.
drunk without being drunk.
This is the last pay-per-view for a while that really could just kind of go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta think WWE's gonna screw the pooch and John Cena's gonna win, but I'm gonna say I'm not sure if it's gonna be either here or Hell in the Cell that Seth Rollins is gonna cash in. It's either here or the next pay-per-view. So for now, I'm gonna say it'll probably be here that Money in the Bank cashes in.
So Money in the Bank cash in?
Yep.
Okay. And Geek, what do you think?
Well, like I said before, no matter who wins this, it's not going to be good for the audience. Like I said, Cena's just going to insult my intelligence again, and Brock is probably just going to stay on the sidelines for another month. But I'm very optimistic about a Money in the Bank cash-in. So I'm probably just going to go with Money in the Bank once again.
Christ. Okay, I want to say Lesnar because it's fucking Brock Lesnar, but I also want to say Cena because it's the fucking WWE.
Wouldn't you laugh your ass off if Cena made... No, Calcos, wouldn't you laugh your ass off if Cena made Lesnar tap?
You're losing me here, man.
No, Big Show has like a Money in the Bank
It's not like
contract
you're
up his
trying to write
ass.
some kind of fanfiction.
There was another ladder match that you did not
No,
know.
you know what, Calcos? You know what I'm gonna do? As of right fucking now, I'm gonna write a parody fanfic of that.
No.
I'm gonna write a parody fanfic of the most fucked up way to win the title, and it's just gonna be nothing but people coming in and screwing each other over, and there's gonna be a fucking 30 times.
No. If it's gonna be a fan fiction, you have to have people screwing each other over figuratively and literally.
Don't give me ideas. I'm gonna write something.
And
like
yet the
that.
bunny will come out on top.
Yes!
He'll
Yes!
free another being.
And the bunny turns out to be CM Punk.
And that's a wrap for the Haymakers, ladies and gentlemen. Good night!
Thank you guys for being here. This is a lot of fun. We hope to see you guys next month. That's all, folks. I don't fucking know.